It's a tough loss. That's a team that was towards the bottom of their division, and something that we coming in here we thought we had a shot at. But it's difficult when you score 44 points in a game. Your defense has to be stellar to keep them under 44. So another time of not being able to hit the shots. We've tried different offenses. We tried going inside. We brought in some old offenses back and ran some of those. Just trying to do everything we possibly can to get our players an opportunity to score. And we got some good shots tonight. Still not successful on some of them. And, that's kind of the main thing we had there. We did have Steph ball come back in, which helped us some. That's the first time she's played or practiced. She didn't practice with it yesterday. She just kind of worked out some things. So it was bringing her in was something that was a little bit of a transition. I thought she moved well. I thought she did pretty well there. But, being out of sync with her and our players was kind of tough there. But at least we know she's going to be available for us and ready to go after today. So that's a good news there. And we're hoping to get Rocky back probably in another week or so, which will help us because we need help inside rebounding. That's another thing. At halftime, I think we had 10 total rebounds, and they had 13 offensive rebounds. So, we talked about, that's just a matter of toughness and desire and blocking out. And, sure, it helps to be big. It helps to be able to jump and everything, but you don't have to be that way to get rebounds. You just have to be tough and have a knack for the ball and have a passion to get it, which we have very few players that are doing that right now.
All right. And in the second half, they kind of pulled away with some of the three-point shooting there. Was there something that they switched up that you saw, or was it more of just them getting open shots?
Well, it was one player that got the threes, 23, and she came in game 11 for 22 on the scouting report. We talked about it. Didn't shoot that many, but we talked about anybody coming in here to our gym or on the road, whatever, but I don't care if you're a 10% shooter. If you hit two three-pointers in a row, you're going to get that confidence, and you have to be guarded as a shooter. We know that. We didn't guard them like that. We just have to recognize that when somebody gets rolling, you have to be able to get up there and guard them. And we did not get out there on number 23, knowing that she was turned into a shooter. And, in the first place, 50% from three is great. So coming in there, we knew that. And then she started off, didn't shoot the ball very well early on drives and pull-ups. But then when she had her feet set and had the opportunity to hit the three, she certainly did. And that's something that when you get somebody, a shooter rolling on that, and they get open threes, that's just bad news for your team if you can't guard them.
And kind of going forward from this, do you expect to make any changes to the offense, or what do you hope that you were kind of to get the offense going?
We're looking for UNC Pembroke. That's who we play next. We'll go back and look at the tape against them, and I think we scored 80-some points against them. So maybe this is the get-well game that we're looking for. They generally play a defense that it sags off a little bit and gives you open shots. So I don't think the problem today was getting shots. I don't think the problem the other days was getting shots, but the problem is making shots. Whether it be inside or outside, have to be able to stick the ball in the hole. And we talked about confidence before the game. Got to shoot, got to play with confidence, and it's just a struggle. When you're losing and you're sliding down there, it's tough to have that confidence. And so we're just going to try to do whatever we can. It's late in the season. We can't really put a whole new offense in, and the offenses are not really the problems. It's a matter of stepping up and hitting the shots and being able to get rebounds. That's not even on the offensive end, but if you can eliminate some of their points and get some offensive rebounds, fast break out of there and attack the basket instead of waiting for them to put it back in and get 2 points out of it and slow it down, that's going to help us a lot too. So we may have to focus more on the defensive end and on the rebounding end in order to create a little bit more offense for us.